Crap. Crap, we should have long jumped. The audio cutting out thing hasn't happened in a good long while. It, like, rarely ever does that. At like some point, I just need to get like a new capture card. Like the Elgato here is good and whatever, but like I will need to upgrade at some point. And well, of course, a new headset because it's also partially the headset, or well, no, the thing with the headset that I have now is that it's just getting older. And these things don't, like, last a good while. Or it's weird like that. Okay. Alright, perfect. Got those 2 whole coins. We don't even have 50. It took us all that time, we don't even have 50. Wow, I didn't even expect to do a long jump there. But hey, that was pretty cool, I guess. Alright, now we can go through the normal part of the level. Come on. Oh! Oh, I thought we can get that. Okay. Kind of weird how Mario can, like, just survive these freezing temperatures just standing here, but, like, if he gets in the cold water, then like, he just starts dying. Which, I mean, I'm, like, nothing against that idea. It's very accurate to, like, actual, like, cold water. And, like, you can freeze to death with it. So. But, like, come on, Mario. Cool. I kind of forgot about that. Awesome. I think that was the only one there, right? Yeah? Whew! Alright, cool. I was able to make it back up, so I don't look like a complete jackass. Alright. But the rest of this we can get through with relative ease? Speaking of relative ease, something I don't know about yet, and I would like to test out, is to see, so a while ago, or well, not that long ago, it was like a couple months now, I bought a copy of Donkey Kong 64 on the N64. And I want to know if my cartridge is the heck of a guy or hell of a guy version. Which I mean, like, if you know gaming stuff, then, like, I don't need to explain that to you. At least I shouldn't have to explain that to you, because, well, you should know by now. And like everyone who's talked about, like, Donkey Kong stuff ever has probably mentioned that before. It's like, did you know there's 2 different versions of the DK rap? One of them where Grant says hell, and then the other where he says heck. And it's basically just like they patched it out. They essentially patched it out of a cartridge. Or, well, it's not really even like a patch. It was an entirely different cartridge, just changed for that one line. But, like, it's kind of funny, I guess. Oh, you Rareware Britain people. You're as weird as ever. Alright. Got 2 left. Damn, it's barely even been 2 hours. Holy crap. Are you serious? Honestly, I thought, like this would be longer. You know? Because like, with the whole fiasco with Dreadnought, I thought that was, like, a sign of things to come, where it would be like, oh yeah, no, we're here for, like, 5 hours. Or no, like, total footage would end up being, like, 5 hours. No, wait, not the garden. The engine room. Or no, was it the garden? Or no. No, it was the engine room. There was a floor below. We can get there from here, actually. Like this. Like that. There's the engine room. Alright, all we got left is Gold Leaf, and then, what's the other one? Sea Slide. That's what it is. Alright, Golden Leaf. Alright, we're taking on that one first. It's basically just Honey Hive again, except it's a different color. And that's not just a description of the level. That is a description of the mission, basically. Yep. Yeah, we gotta go all the way up that tower again. That's gonna be fun. I don't think there's a time limit, thank God. Oh shit, there is. Oh, are you kidding? Alright. Or we just gotta, like, follow the path then. Because I think most, if not all of them, are, like, mostly on the path, with a couple like those before being separate. Actually, I guess the time limit here does make sense, since this is a more, like, linear part of the game. So, like... So, like, it's basically leading you and telling you where everything is. I believe there's a... No. No, there's not. I just remember something else that I need to do, and probably even look up whenever I get to work, because, like, I can look up if a store has, like, a certain game. I need to see if any of the stores in town have Persona Q, because I want to do a video on... Well, originally the idea was going to be like, oh yeah, hey, I want to do a video on the Persona dancing games. And then I'm like, well, I just bought a copy of Arena, so might as well do the spin-offs. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Persona Q exists. And I don't own those. So, you know. But the issue with that is that I don't have any way to really capture gameplay except by using something like Citra. Which, Citra, that is a peculiar situation. I made a terrible pun out of that name, but honestly, like Citra is one of the only options that I really have right now. Since a game like Q or whatever isn't released on anything, and well, 3DS emulation's kind of weird, and I don't really have many options per se. Like, I could get it modded, but it's my only 3DS. Or I could just... Well, ideally, you could just buy a modded one, but those things now go for, like, so much that isn't even really, like, worth it anymore, at least. Because those things can go up for, like, 600. At the least, I think. Alright, here's the last 10 coins. Get 90 purple coins? Yes, I did. Because this is where the last 10 are. I almost called this dude Major Burrows. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not his name. Alright, now we just need to get over there. I think the time limit still goes. Nah, but yeah, I need to buy Persona Q, play both of them for a video, and then... Or we'll play them and then play them again for footage. Just, I know I could just emulate things and, like, not have to buy a copy, but, like, I would buy a copy of it anyways, because I just want it there. The only issue is that with, like, games like that, you can't really find them, with their case, so I will have to get a replacement case. And just, like, get the art, I guess. Alright, so... Final star of the game. Enough of my rambling for, like, 2 seconds. I know for 200% this one does not have a time limit, which is great. Ooh, I just remembered I actually should hurry it up and get to Spider-Man and do some of that, like. Because whenever I hop into the game, I am trapped again by Taskmaster. And if you've played Spider-Man, the PS4 game from like from years ago or whatever, then you will know that if you're trapped by Taskmaster, you cannot do anything until you beat him in a fight. I just float up straight. Yeah, perfect. So I need to do that if I want to do other things, which I really can't till I beat him. So yeah, I could probably do that right after I'm done recording this, or I could just or I could just do it a different day, I guess. And then just finish up whatever game or whatever else can. No, no, I know what I need to do. I need. All right, we're gonna finish up this. I'm gonna play a bit of Spider-Man. Just luckily on the PS5, or well, I have it on my PS5. I had the physical version of the PS4 version, and then I bought the special Miles Morales edition, which gives me the HD version or whatever. So I can just play it in the new version, which is what I'm doing right now, actually. And so, I guess there's like no real reason for me to like bring that up, aside from the fact that just to point out that it'll be easy setup from there, because it's easier than like setting up the PS2 whenever I want to play that, because I have to because I have to plug in the console, which is easy on its own, but then I have to figure out where to put all the wires for the converter from AV to HDMI, because, well, I need that in order to play the freaking game. Not only that, the converter plugs in through a USB port, so I need to figure out, or no, I need to like entangle the wires up around my other a USB adapter in order to be able to freaking touch the game, or would even have it show up, which is a major problem when streaming it. So I hope that, like, I don't know, I just need an easier solution to it all. No. Come on. You know, sometimes I should just really like forget that, or well, no, like I'll just forget that I'm even recording something, and then I'll just forget to say words. I notice that I do that a lot, and I'm really not getting any better at it. Mainly when it's just recording these when I'm not like live in front of an audience, and I'm just like doing all this and it's pre-recorded and everything. Cause like streaming, I'm like I can find ways to fill in the void of like nothing. Like that's somewhat simple enough. But whenever I'm like pre-recording this stuff, I'll just stay silent for like 10 seconds, and then when I'm like chopping up the footage or whatever, I'll realize that as I'm trying to find like an ending for the like episode or segment or whatever, and then I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, just like, what I do? Where do I cut it? Because like I could always just randomly like start another conversation midway through, and like you never want to end anything like mid talking, because that is just bad. But like sometimes I will start to say a sentence, and then it'll be like bop, like dead silence for a good, I would say a good like 10 seconds, I guess. It just seems like sometimes I'm better when I'm scripted, sometimes I'm better when I'm not scripted. It just depends on what I'm doing. Which is what worries me about like starting a podcast or whatever.